So for the first time in Tom Brady's 17-year career, he played in San Francisco, his hometown. So it was like a homecoming for both him and Julian Edelman. They're both from the Bay Area. And he had gotten hurt in 2008, so that's when they had traveled to San Francisco to play, and he wasn't playing with the team at that time, so he didn't actually play in San Francisco. He didn't get to play at Levi Stadium because obviously that was torn down, but he did get to play in San Francisco, and he had a pretty good game. He threw for 208 yards, which isn't a lot in yardage when it's Tom Brady, but he did have 4 touchdowns. LeGarrette Blount also had over 100 yards in receiving. I think he had 124 rushing yards, not receiving, rushing yards. And Tom Brady threw 4 touchdowns, one to Julian Edelman, James White, Danny Amendola, and Malcolm Mitchell in that order. And with Gronk and Chris Hogan being out, Malcolm Mitchell had a breakout game, especially for a rookie. And he had 5 catches for 98 yards and his first touchdown, which was just a beauty of a throw by Tom Brady. Tom Brady was really masterful in that game as far as pocket presence and getting in and out of jams, especially with the offensive line not being the best that week. And he also had a bum knee, but the 54-yard touchdown that he threw to Malcolm Mitchell, or not 54, I believe it was 58, he threw to Malcolm Mitchell where he just like ducked under a defender and like stepped up and threw the ball, and it's just a beautiful thing to watch. The older he gets, the better he gets at football. The older he gets, the more elusive he becomes in the pocket. It's a far cry from Peyton Manning, where when Peyton Manning was 39, he needed a walker to get around the field, and Tom Brady is 39, and he just shows such mastery in the pocket. It's a joy to see, and as I would hate him if he wasn't on the Patriots, I would despise him because he's so good, but because he's on the Patriots, I am super thankful that I get to watch this and be a fan and can appreciate greatness without being jealous like all the other people in the world. But our defense played better this game than they had in the past. They sacked Colin Kaepernick 5 times. They held him to like 206 yards, something like that. They kept Carlos Hyde to 86 yards, so their lead back didn't break 100. So all in all, it was a good game. It was a final score of 30-17, and we won, which you can never hate on winning. And Tom Brady had a great game despite his bum knee. We didn't seem to really miss Gronk all that much, or Chris Hogan, because of the emergence of Malcolm Mitchell, and it was Dion Lewis's first game back, which is super exciting. So here we are, winning again. I guess it's tough to be a Patriots fan, I tell ya. Just kidding. Go Pats.